keep giving the money all y'all churches if you want to. When I tell you I'm done with them, I mean just that. I'm painting a church at this time. One of my guys that was on the other side of the church, he brings a gentleman to me. He says, Mr. Charles, this guy wants to speak with you. So I'm thinking it's about a job. The guy tells me, he says, sir, would you by chance have $35 to help me to get back home to Texas? Now, we're in Louisiana. He wants to catch the bus. He said, and just to show you that I do need to get home, you or one of your guys can take me to the bus station and buy the ticket for me. He said, I got stranded out here. I just need to get home. I said, sir, you don't have to worry about that. Give me a minute. I'm going to go out to my truck. I'll get you the money. He said, yeah, because the pastor told me that you may be able to help me. I hesitated for a minute, but okay. So I go to my truck and I said, hold on, you come on. I said, I'm going to take you to the bus station. He thinking that I'm going to take him because I want to prove that he getting a ticket. It wasn't that. I knew how far the bus station was from that church. I get him there and he opens the door. I said, hold on 1 minute. I pull out money, $100 bill, here you go. He said, wait, let me go get the chain. Don't worry about the chain. I said, go ahead, get you something to eat, whatever. I wasn't worried or focused on that money at the time. I was focused on what he told me about. The pastor told him to come see me because I might help. So when I get back to the church, I didn't go look for the pastor. But about maybe an hour later, the pastor comes out of some little room in there, and he gonna come straight to me and say, hey, did some guy come to you ask for money? I said, yeah, he did. He said, yeah, I'm pretty sure you didn't give it to him. I said, yeah, I gave it to him, and I took him to the bus station. He said, man, I mean, you're a good man, Charles. You are a good man. He said, but I don't do too much for other people that don't do for my church. This is not bullshit made up stuff that I'm telling you. This is real. And I looked at him. I said, wait a minute. I said, Pastor, I'm not going to say his name, but anyway, Pastor, you telling me that a stranded person can't come to you for the slightest help? Well, we got to go through the board. I said, you Pastor, $35. Come on, man. $35 to help a person get home that gets stranded. I said, it could have been anybody. I wanted to leave it alone. I'm about to walk away. And he told me, he said, Charles, sometime in life, you can't just give to every people, because then you'll have every people coming to you. I said, yeah, you're right. I got you. Do you know what I did? I went and got my guide, pack it up. Mr. Charles, we not finished. The fuck we ain't. Pack it up. We packing our stuff up. One of the pastors, deacons, whoever the hell, he come to me, Charles, what's going on? I said, we're out of here. He said, you didn't finish the project, and we're not going to finish it. So the pastor come to me by the time I'm getting to my truck, and he going to tell me, Charles, what's the problem? Why aren't you finishing the job? And before he can go on further, he going to tell me, he said, now, you know, we got a contract, and you're obliged to do this job. I said, sue me. I said, working for people like you is not in my agenda. I can't do it. I packed my shit and got the fuck out of there. And yes, he tried to sue